I need you to meet Senator Bradford Blackman. He's a state senator of Mississippi, and he just introduced the best possible bill and act to enact the Contraception Begins at Erection Act.
What? What the f? People will do anything to give women a pass on being promiscuous. I got to tell you guys about my store, the TatumStore.com. Many of you guys have gone on and ordered I don't know how much stuff. I mean, we literally got probably 18,000 5-star reviews. But I want to tell you about these new products. You can put in code WE120 and get 20% off your entire order. I'm only doing this for my people on the YouTube channel, so I appreciate you. I love you, and I want to make sure y'all always have a discount. Inauguration Day is an incredible historical shirt. You can get it. This is one of my favorites. It's not in black like the rest of my products always are. You guys told us you want different colors, so different colors we've given you. All right, let's go down here. We got other inaugural shirts, but this is one that people have been just falling in love with, and that is the Trump metal shirt. So it's a little rocker shirt with Trump. I hope you can see it here. It's a little rocker shirt with Trump on an eagle, the most fire shirt that you're going to see. So TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Get your merch, WE120 to get 20% off. And do not forget to check out Candace Owens' store as well. So click on there. You can get some Candace Owens product because we work with Candace to get her stuff fulfilled as well. So make sure you visit TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Mississippi lawmaker wants there to be a prohibition against, or it to be prohibited for people to masturbate.
What's wrong with you?
Now, this is not even in the Bible. So then you have to say, why is this man doing it? Why is this chucking and jiving? And it always got to be somebody. Why black people gotta? It ain't always black people. White people do the same stuff. But I was hoping that it wasn't a black man. Why you gotta be so silly and simpish? Wait till he explain. I hope in this clip he explained why he's doing this. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Trying to put a ban on somebody, you know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Somebody, yeah, you know what I mean? To put a ban on that is insane. What's somebody gonna do? Tell you? He'll call the police. Hey, bro, woo, it was a long night. I had 3 of them. I gotta go to jail tonight. Then you say doing it without the intent to conceive. Who said you don't have consent? I mean, who said you didn't have consent or the intent to conceive? Who said you didn't have the intent? I think you could. Who gonna debate that? You laying up with some girl and you. Yeah, I had all intents and purposes to get her pregnant, and they didn't, because they got the Afghanistan Joe Biden game going on. If y'all know what I mean, roll the clip.
The idea came to me sometime last summer when I think it was somewhere in Texas. There was a bill that was going to make it punishable for jail time for someone assisting someone get an abortion, like not the doctor, but like if you drove them somewhere, you could be arrested and jailed. And I was like, this is outrageous. And then it just popped in my head, well, what if we decide we want to regulate men? How would that reaction be? And I talked to my parents about it, and they were like, go for it. See what happens. And my dad joked that, hey, it might be like a first in the nation. You might get some publicity out of it. And then the cascading effect happened, and he was like, this was nowhere near what I thought was going to go on with this. And it's the same for me. I knew it would ruffle some feathers. I thought here in Mississippi. I didn't think it was going to be in Texas, California, South Dakota, Minnesota. I've gotten some emails from Canada. Like, it's just everywhere. And I did not anticipate that in the slightest. There's nothing in there that says that the police are going to run up in your house. The only way you would get in trouble is to tell on yourself. Like, that's literally the only way you would get in trouble is if you did it, went to the police, and was like, hey, I got something to confess.
It's so dumb. People will do anything to give women a pass on being promiscuous. If you wanted to make a co-equal ban on, I guess they're saying reproduction, then you say if a woman lay up and let Big Tony get on top of her and she has no intent to have children, then she get punished. That would be a equal to equal. But let me just propose something else to you, since these people want to be silly. It's very simple. Before I get to that, I want to play the other clip. I mean, he knew, so don't worry about it. He's doing a great job. He knew a little bit. But I want to play the clip of this young woman, and I think it's maybe her and some others who are saying that they agree with this. And I haven't seen this clip yet, but I bet you it's all women or feckless men. One of the two. Roll the clip.
I just love around and find out phase of all this shit. I just love it. I need you to meet Senator Bradford Blackman. He's a state senator of Mississippi, and he just introduced the best possible bill I have ever seen. Mississippi Legislature 2025 regular session. Senate Bill 2319. Y'all are not ready. An act to enact the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. I'm going to say that again. The contraception begins at erection act. To define terms, to provide that it shall be unlawful for a person to discharge genetic material without the intent to fertilize an embryo. To provide for criminal penalties, to provide certain exceptions, and for related purposes, be enacted by the legislature of the state of Mississippi. Section 1. The section shall be known and may be cited as the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. 2. It shall be unlawful
All right, I
for
can't
a
do it
person
no more.
to...
I can't do it. Tell me you ain't getting none without telling me you ain't getting none. That's her in a nutshell. Ain't nobody doing that. And even when you're drunk, you ain't doing that one. That girl is a mess. Anyway, let's just put this in perspective. I guess the guy just want publicity, but it's very simple. Nobody's punishing women for getting pregnant. Nobody's punishing men for impregnating women. The problem is you're unaliving the unborn. Can we all get on the same page? Like, that shouldn't be right. If you don't want a baby, don't lay up. And the funny thing is they want to make men responsible. Okay, make a man responsible, but give a man equal rights to whether that baby is born or not. Oh, you don't want that? Okay. Very simple. It's very simple. This is what I tell my son. Keep your stuff in your pants. Save yourself for the woman you love and the woman that you're going to marry. Hopefully you love her, but the woman you're going to marry. And I know my son is young. He's handsome. He anything like me, they're going to be chasing him down the street. All right. And if my son were to make a mistake, and I pray that he doesn't, son, you got to take responsibility for your actions. You better not ever tell some girl she need to go to Planned Parenthood because somehow you don't want to be a parent, but you was doing what it take to be a parent. You going to take care of that baby. I don't care if she ugly. I don't care if you don't like her. I don't care if you going to take care of your child. If you didn't want the child, don't come to me whining. If you didn't want the child, you shouldn't be laying up. That's what I would tell my son. It's really that simple. And you can say that, and men won't have a problem with it. They go, yep, you're right. Men should keep their stuff in their pants. They don't want to get their girl pregnant. You can't tell women nothing. You tell a young lady, sweetheart, don't give the milk away to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that want to come milk the cow. You need to save yourself for a man that will love you and marry you. And I know, I don't have no daughters, thank God. I don't have no daughters, but if I did, I know they're going to get chased down the street and men going to be all over them, lying to them and trying to get in their pants. And if somehow my daughter were to make a mistake and she got pregnant, I tell my daughter the same thing I told my young man. You shouldn't, listen, you got to have that baby. You can get that baby. You know, first of all, you and that man you slept with need to have a conversation about this because y'all need to raise this baby or y'all need to unanimously agree that you're going to get a baby up for adoption if that's what you want to do because you ain't keeping your baby. I mean, you know, if you don't want to keep your baby. Now, obviously, as a father, I grew up in a household, we don't believe in people getting their babies up. Well, I'll keep your baby and help you take care of the baby till you get your stuff together. And you come back and get the baby. If you don't ever want it, I guess grandpa gonna have to raise the baby. That's just gonna be what it is. But you don't give your baby, give our genetic material away, not the material, but give a gene pool away to somebody random when we could take care of the baby in our house. You just stop it. Y'all don't have to be together. We'll take care of the baby. Sign them over to us. We'll keep it. But keep your legs closed, young lady. If you don't want no kids, if you ain't ready for no kids, you think it's going to hamper your career, then don't be hiking it up. I don't understand why as a society we don't teach people that. We need to teach young people. It's not just orgasms and pregnancies. It's emotional trauma that you endure when you sleeping with people that you are not with. I don't know how why is that not a subject of sexual education in schools? It's that you should avoid this behavior. Because if it's somebody that you don't, people getting cheated on, they looking in their boyfriend phone, getting their heart broken, sleeping with roommates, and people doing the most. And sometimes people don't recover from that. They never the same unless God can heal them. Some people are never the same. I have a friend that told me this because my friend, you know, he run through them, man. I mean, that's what his thing was in school. He would, all of them.
Giggity, giggity, crabbity, giggity.
And I was always wondering, like, bro, what turns you south? What made you feel this way? And he said because his first person he was with, the one to love his life, cheated on him, and therefore he didn't trust women no more, and he didn't respect them no more. That'll get you, bro. Teach your kids to keep their virginity. I know it don't sound cool. I know it's fun to have sex. I'm not a virgin. I wasn't born yesterday. I know people have fun doing that stuff. That got me in trouble I don't know how many times. But teach your kids and try to show them a better way than what you were doing, because it's something special about not sharing your love with other people. I'm just saying.